Hey everyone, Scott here, and welcome to part 3 of my electric unicycle adventure. So if you watched part 2, it's been about 3 days since that video was filmed. And yeah, I've been putting a lot of miles on the wheel, about 120 so far total, which is quite a bit. I've taken a few long trips. I've taken it to go eat. I've taken it to do various things. Gone to the corner store to get a drink. Nothing huge because I'm still, learning. The reason why I didn't film all that is because, well, I'm trying to minimize my distractions right now because I'm still not very good at the wheel. Although right now I'm feeling confident enough to start adding the camera. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to go somewhere special, somewhere I have not been yet with the wheel. We're going to go to the High Trestle Trail, and there's a bridge over the Des Moines River called the High Trestle Trail Bridge. The whole bike path used to be a railway, and they tore up this railway and made it into a bike path, so it's pretty cool, and the bridge is really neat. I've actually flown over and under this bridge in my paramotor. But anyway, this is about the unicycle, and let's see how it goes. Okay, we're over here at the beginning of the High Trestle Trail Bridge. This is actually a different trail that connects to it down the road. It's a gravel trail, so this is going to be a little bit interesting. I've tried riding on gravel before. It's not very easy, but we'll see how this goes. So let's get ready. Okay, so here's the trail. It's very fine gravel, so we'll see how this goes. I'm probably going to bust my ass at least 3 times. All right, come on. Okay, here we go. All right. Gravel's super slick. All right. Of course, I left my phone back in the truck, so Bluetooth is not connected. Okay, come on. Yeah, turning is not easy. Definitely not easy. Looks like we've got some kind of run starting off here. So hopefully we're not getting in their way. Hey, cute pup. Okay. Oh, nope, not quite. All right, but at least we're here to the pavement now. And we can get out of these folks' way. Okay. Okay. Now we can get some speed up. All right, here we go. Taking it kind of slow because we have a bunch of runners that just started, although we should get past them pretty soon. Wheel's definitely doing much better on the pavement than it was in the gravel. All right. Hopefully you guys get a decent view there. I don't know. This selfie stick is a little bit short. But we are coming up to the Trestle Trail Bridge. This thing's pretty cool. Like I said, it used to be an old railway bridge. And yeah, they've basically revamped the whole trail into a bike trail. And what's really cool about it is these concentric rings. They're these square rings around the bridge, and it looks really cool from the sky. I've never actually been on this bridge, but these little rings actually light up at night. It's really cool. Yeah, there's the Great Des Moines River. And it looks like the water is actually down a little bit now. So I could actually come out here and fly. Wow, what a view. Those concentric rings are pretty cool too. It's an interesting effect. But yeah, really cool. Now technically there are no motor vehicles allowed on this trail. I looked up Iowa laws, and it's very difficult to find anything with electric vehicles in it. The only thing they say is electric bicycles, and of course electric bicycles, according to the law, are 2 wheels and a seat with pedals, and 800 watt motor I think is the max. Maybe it's less than that, but yeah, this is really cool though. Obviously we're a bit above that capacity, but we need the extra power to keep ourselves upright. And I'm not going super fast. I'm probably doing maybe 10 miles an hour, 15 miles an hour at the most. Wow, this is so awesome. This trail goes for miles and miles and miles. I think it goes through like 3 different towns. Madrid, which is where we left from, is kind of in the middle. And I'm not sure what the town is here on this end, but we'll probably go ahead and go all the way there, hit that town, and turn around. I don't know, we'll see. See how it goes. Hopefully we don't get accosted by any bicyclists. There's a big bike thing going on. Dang it, the name actually eludes me right now. I can't think of what it's called. Anyway, it's a big Iowa bike event. Starts with an R, I think. I can't think of it. But anyway, I think that's why we're probably not going to see many bicycles on the trail. Here's a couple bikes coming up. This is a beautiful trail though. I've never actually seen this trail from the ground. But it is pretty cool. This looks like a family. On your left. Beautiful day. Yes, sir, it is. So why did I get into electric unicycles? Well, that's kind of a interesting topic. I am a paramotorist. That's my primary hobby, is that, and I'd also ride a motorcycle. But while I'm overseas in Afghanistan, I get a lot of my my hobbies through YouTube, so I can't participate in a lot of them. So I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and one of the paramotor channels I'm subscribed to is Kyle O'Glee, and he got one of these, I think it was about a year or 2 ago, and he learned to ride, and I thought, well, this would be a pretty cool way to get around. But yeah, one of the things that got me into it was the fact that I haven't been into any major fly-ins yet for the paramotor, but from what I understand, these things are pretty popular. As you're riding on, you're on these huge runways that, you know, you have to get it from one side to the other, and it makes it kind of difficult to just get around. I mean, you've got these huge runways. You may be parked on one end of the runway, and the bathrooms may be down the other end. And besides, it's a lot of fun. It's a good way to kill the time when you're waiting for the weather to get better, or good enough for riding or flying. And yeah, it just seemed like a pretty interesting way. So yeah, that's why I got into it. And as you can see, I'm having a blast. I've been riding for 4 days now. I've still got a little stutters here. My mounts aren't exactly perfect. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. So yeah, I'm wearing a full face helmet. As you can see, I had a little biker or skater helmet that I was using before in my basement, and just riding around slowly, that's fine. But I've got the wheel set to its maximum right now, its maximum speed, which is still locked by the manufacturer. So I have to do, I think, 100 kilometers or 200 kilometers, something like that, before the wheel unlocks to its full speed of 31 miles an hour. But right now I've got it set to where it will run 22 miles an hour before the first alarm goes off, and then after that it will actually tilt me back at 24 miles an hour. So that's plenty of speed for just getting around locally. Now, I have gotten on some roads where I was a little scared because obviously it's not ideal when you're on a road with very little shoulder, and you've got cars whizzing by at 45, 50 miles an hour. Yeah, I've got this helmet on to keep my face safe, and I've got a little rear view mirror so I can see the cars coming at least. I do ride on the right side of the road. I try to follow rules of the road when I'm on the road, and when I'm on the sidewalk, of course, I'm taking it slower and watching out for pedestrians and bicyclists, etc. But yeah, hopefully Iowa doesn't catch up too fast and start banning these, because I've heard that these wheels are actually getting banned in several states. Yeah, I'm just hoping that if Iowa does come out with laws for these things, that they're a little more lenient. All right, so we're in Woodward. Well, this is pretty neat. Looks like a good place to pull over maybe and take a break. There's a bench over there. Looks like there's one in the shade. Get off and rest my feet. There we go. How's that for a nice dismount? So, as you can see, the wheel has taken a little bit of damage from my training. The other side is a little bit better, but not quite as bad. But yeah, she's got some battle damage. I've got the PSI on the wheel set to about 35 to 40. I think it's 37 or so. Anyway, it's a little rough. I need to lower it and yeah, try something else. We'll see. But yeah, it's a nice place. I'm not quite in the shade, but not too bad. Okay, yeah, so like I said, I left my phone in the car. Unfortunately, that means I don't have my maps here. I've never been in this town. I would do some exploring, but I'm kind of afraid I might get lost. So we'll go ahead and head back to the vehicle, head back to the car, and pick up the phone, and maybe go the other way. Get these mounts down, we'll be fine. So we're coming up on the family here again, with the dad that commented on my interesting unicycle, or bicycle. Electric unicycle. Uh-huh. All right, we're on a nice little straight stretch here with hardly anyone here, so I'm gonna go ahead and push the speed a little bit. Whoop. And there we go, there's our speed limit. That's the 22 mile an hour beeper. I can push it to 24 before it pushes me back, but that beeping gets super annoying. here we are back at the Des Moines River and the High Trestle Trail Bridge. And I can see some of the runners here. Yeah, it's a beautiful view. Take it nice and slow. There we go. Wow. But yeah.
Well, they could have, I guess.
It's really hard to see, but I'll try to get a shot off the side here. There's a lot of space between the pylons. And I actually fly my paramotor through here, and I'll come in when the water's low like this, and I'll fly under the bridge and usually wave to the bikers, and they usually get a nice kick out of it. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. All right. Try not to wipe out here. Mounting's still difficult for me. There we go. But once I get moving, I'm fine. Again, with these concentric rings, so cool. Makes you feel like you're going kind of a warp speed. I'm sorry, sir, were you talking to me before?
Oh, I just seeing how quiet those were.
Oh, yeah.
How can you go on that thing?
About 70 miles.
70?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
On a really imperfect conditions. Usually, typically probably about 40, 50 if you're really riding it pretty hard.
That's crazy.
It's a nice way to, actually, I'm trying to figure out a route so I can commute to work on it.
Oh, really?
Save me some gas.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
You too.
All right. All right, so this is the trail we came up on, but I'm going to continue down to the road because I really don't want to go back through that trail. Now the street's gravel too, but it's nice and wide and shouldn't be too bad. We'll just take it nice and slow. Get back to the vehicle, grab the phone, and set out again. QF lane. All right, here we go. Well, let's see if we can get back. This is back on gravel, so it gets a little squirrely. I'm going to take it nice and slow here. Ooh, whoa, whoa, Nelly. Whoa, Nelly. Whoa, hit some whoop-de-doos. Oh, that's funny. All right, easy does it, easy does it, easy does it, easy does it, easy does it. All right, we're gonna get into some of the deep stuff here in a minute. Yeah, this is super slick. And we made it. All right, back to the pavement. Whew. That was scary. Okay, so we're back on the trail, going the other way. Got somebody coming the other way, moving pretty quick. Possibly a recumbent bike. Yep. Looks like we got another overpass. I think that's actually a train track. Not sure. Get some nice speed going now. Beautiful day today. Like 74 degrees. Oh, we got little diverging trails here. Madrid uptown, trail rentals. But yeah, we're back in Madrid. Some neat bridges going through here. Kind of curious what's at the top of that one. Maybe I'll come back up. Interesting wall art. Coming up on your left. Hi, how you doing? Howdy. So I didn't know they had a bunch of little smoothie shops and stuff like that along the trail. That's pretty neat. Of course, they're all closed right now. I bet if I came back on a weekend, they'd be open. Looks like we got some rollerbladers coming up. The last time I wore all this protective gear was when I learned to rollerblade. And that was with my grandfather back when I was probably 10 or 11 years old. I haven't done it in forever. I may need to get myself a pair of skates because it's really good exercise. A lot of fun. How y'all doing? All right, another little crossing here. My toes are actually starting to go numb. I need to take a break here if I can find a bench or something. Trying to maybe do a little carving, try to get some blood flow going. Okay, so we're back in Madrid. I'm coming back through the bridges. I just wanted to stop at this one up here. Because it's got some interesting art on the walls. Let's stop and take a look. So I went about a mile or two past Madrid and turned around and came back after taking a slight break. Get the blood flowing back in my toes. But yeah, here we go. High Trestle Trail. Done in the shape of a train, so that's pretty cool. Here, let me use this camera. There we go. Let's see. I can actually, whoops. Screen went off. The lighting's not great, so you can't see the very end of it. That's pretty neat. Got the Madrid Tigers. It looks like a little inscription here. Through the years of change, the rails and trains are gone, giving way to grass and cement. Once again, they are just as alive as they were long ago. So please respect these trails and all who visit, so that they may leave a positive and lasting memory for everyone. High Trestle Trail Bridge, 1913 to 2011. As our world turns each day, I wonder what is the future for this beautiful structure. All right, let's see if we can get a good launch here. Oh, that wasn't too bad. My foot's placement, it's still not perfect. There we go, fixed it. And we're off into the sunlight. How you doing? Okay, we're headed back to the car. I think we've had about enough of the Trestle Trail. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I am having so much fun on this new electric unicycle. If you're on the fence thinking about it, I'd say definitely do it. It's a blast. It's a lot of work to learn, but once you get there, it's like, I don't know, someone's put it perfectly. It's an earned experience. It's just something that will definitely change the way you think about getting around. Until next time, this has been Scott, aka the Flying Veteran, and I'll see you guys next time.